Welcome to my channel, Thriving Abundantly Tarot. It's lit. There's going to be a Cancer reading for the top half of May 2025, okay? I hope y'all dig the ambiance. Okay, we're outside. We're outside. I want to get some sunlight. So, boom. I didn't write nothing down. But he said it came a long way. In the song, he said something about came a long way from the apartments. So I don't know, maybe somebody was trapping out some apartments. I don't know. Take our reason. This song's called OG Kush Diet by 2 Chainz. Anyway, I trust y'all are doing well. My returning viewers, my thrivers, my subscribers, was good with y'all. I appreciate y'all hitting the like button. Saying from the beginning to the end, telling all your friends was good. Subscribe to the channel. Okay. I post for all 12 zodiac signs every 2 weeks. I also do pick cards and general readings. So tap in and hit the bell. That'd be swell. 111 on top. So yeah, if anybody's interested in a personal, slide into my DMs and I got you. So yeah, so I don't know. Maybe somebody came from apartments. I don't know, man. I just feel like started from the bottom out here kind of energy. Anyway, we're gonna get started. I'm gonna talk to God. I'm gonna talk to God and I'm gonna get a manifesting and mastery card for Cancer. Make sure y'all drinking your water, y'all staying hydrated and aligned, mind, body, and soul. Alright. God, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, once I fuck with me, of the highest and son of our light, thank you so much for sending me down to do this reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rise of Venus. Making sure we're all protected during this reading. And we got clear, direct, concise messages. Much appreciation. Thank you for the clear audio and the clear visuals. All right. Let's see what's going on with Cancer. Let me see what's going on. Again, I trust y'all are doing well. As a choice we make each and every day, okay? I don't know, I just seen this girl on a motorcycle. Maybe y'all ride? All right. Clear honey and friends with these cards. Let me get one card on the table. How can Cancer manifest their mastery? Top half of May 2025. Being here. Being here, don't be anywhere else but here. Here and now. What's that? There is nothing I have to do. So maybe you could be like ambitious, but it's like, I don't know. I'm thinking about like ambitiousness to a detriment. Like, so ambitious that you're looking at other people's paper and you're like, nigga, how can I beat them and shit? But anyway, look, there's nothing, you don't have to do anything. You don't got to beat nobody. There's nothing I have to do. I simply need to be. I don't know why I was going to say villain, but anyway. I simply need to be. Being here on the planet and loving the God within is the highest purpose I can have. Okay? I was going to say it starts, that's where it starts at. I see y'all 12 people in here. Y'all hit the like button for me. We're going to keep going. So I'm going to get a medicinal card. It's got animals on it. All right. Animal medicine. This for Cancer. Top half of May 2025. So I don't know. Maybe somebody was in a rush to do something or somebody feel like, I don't know, like they're not enough or something. I don't know. There's nothing I have to do. I'm looking at Turtle. Slow and steady wins the race 10. I mean, maybe late bloomer could be Synapse. All right. Let me look what Turtle means. It means longevity, endurance, wisdom, and protection. I don't know why I was going to say something about the real world. Something about the real world. I don't know. All right, so they symbolize the earth's stability and the interconnectedness of the cosmos. In some traditions, turtles are often linked to healing, spiritual rebirth, and the importance of slow, steady progress. So I don't know, y'all hear that ambulance? So I don't know, somebody could have been rushing and then, you know what I'm saying, got caught up in some shit and got themselves in trouble. Something about taking your time. It was like a fire car, not a truck or an engine. It's a fire car. I was gonna say, I thought he was gonna stop at the light. I was like, you gotta stop at the light. Like you could just keep going. You got the pass. All right, so I don't know. Clear any interference with these cards. Let me get 3 cards on the table for Cancer. But y'all hear that siren? I don't know. I am outside. Clear any interference with these cards. Let me get a house planet and sign card for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rise of Venus, top half of May 2025. Let me get a planet and a house card for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rise of Venus, top half of May. Planet and a house card for Cancer, top half of May. What we talking about? All right, let me get a house card for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rise of Venus. Hey, sipping mimosas. Y'all sipping mimosas? Let me get a house card for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rise of Venus, top half of May 2025. All right, the serving of others. Let me read it, okay? I can't show y'all and read it sometimes. The serving of others, the details of do what you must do. So I don't know, maybe somebody felt like they was in a rock and a hard place. They had to do something. Maybe somebody was trying to appease somebody. They were trying to please somebody. They were trying to serve somebody. Servitude, I don't know, but also what to say. Methods for the healing power of, the analyzing of, resulting from the perfectionism of. Now, somebody else could be like good at what they do. They could be somebody that serves people. They're good at what they do. They could be like a perfectionist. Somebody could be looking at this person like, oh, how you doing this? I don't know, but maybe trying to get details or trying to analyze. Okay, especially if you resonate with being like a healer energy or something like that. Somebody could look at what you do and be like, oh, like it's perfect or something. I don't know. I don't know, something about you being detail oriented. Take it how it resonates. I'm looking at Mercury. So this is Gemini and Virgo energy. Okay. The awareness of many thoughts about or from many words. It's just giving me gossip. Like, what is this? Somebody running their mouth or something. I don't know. But I'm looking at communicate, analyze. Let your mind tell you how to. Let your mind tell you how to. You know, it's good for you to let your mind tell you how to, but you know, I'm just thinking like, do you got a healthy mind? If you don't got a healthy mind, then it's like, what are you talking about? Anyway, I'm gonna keep going. Something about somebody's work. I'm looking at Virgo energy again. As a full-time job, serving, do it a little at a time. So I don't know if somebody gossips like it's a full-time job or something like that. I don't know, but look, take it to resonate. Service to others, what is good for us. And I was gonna say, what is good for absolutely nothing. Wall, say it again, but I don't know. Your work, so I don't know, something about your work. Maybe somebody feels attacked by your work, or somebody feels attacked by your presence. They feel like you give out this perfectionism energy or something. Let me see, I was gonna look something up. I was gonna look up gossip. Well, I guess I could look at the spiritual meaning. Gossip is the opposite of gospel, okay? It's the morsel of bad news, not good news. So maybe somebody was trying to down your business or down your work or something like that, like word of mouth, and have to like trying to spread that and shit like that. But you in it to win it, okay? It's not no momentary thing, okay? Let's keep going. So I'm using the Light Series Trail deck. I did pre-shuffle. I'm looking at the 8 of Cups at the bottom of the deck and the full card when I split the deck, okay? But this was at the bottom though. And then on the split, it's the full card. So yeah, walking away to have a new venture, a new beginning. You listening to God, okay? You're also not listening to what anybody said about you. If you heard about it, because folks could have been talking behind your back. But God let you know with this amethyst. Get busy on Saturday. And looking at the Fool card, so I don't know. Maybe somebody just, I don't know, lost their mind since you walked away. 8 of Cups since you've been gone. I don't know. Check out resonates with it. I'm looking at Judgment at the top of the deck. For me, this is Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius energy. Yeah, you could have released somebody, could have called judgment on it, they've been gossiping about you ever since or something. Well, it says it's the opposite of gospel. Idle talk or sinful speech that can cause harm to others. Root cause of gossip, multifaceted, ranging from psychological needs like social bonding. Yeah, that's how I feel like people do that so they could relate, to know how to, so because that's how they relate to people. And venting to others, venting to information sharing, and even social control. Somebody wanted to control a narrative. Okay, they could have been venting because of however they felt. I mean, you could have been focused on I don't know, you preaching the gospel. It's something about your mission. You could be focused on your mission, your life. Maybe you writing a book with all this Mercury, all this Virgo, all this, I don't know, like, it's communication. I'm just thinking about different ways to communicate. All right, this is for Cancer. Top half of May 2025. Clear any interference with these cards. Let me get 3 cards on the table for Cancer. Top half of May 2025. What's going on with them? So 8 of Wands, this could be fast communication. This could be forward movement. 8 of Wands. Okay, I'm looking at the 9 of Pentacles. Somebody's on their path. I was gonna say trail. Somebody on your tail. I don't know, but let's keep going. Y'all so cute. Y'all got the same face. At the top of the deck, I'm looking at the Ace of Wands. Fire energy, a new passionate beginning. All right. Next to the Hangman and the 7 of Wands. Somebody could be watching you grow something. Your imagination is protected. I don't know. I mean, also maybe something about a mother figure trying to get in your mind or in your head. I don't know. Let me get 2 cards on the table for Cancer. I guess. Okay, I might pick this card up, but something about, I'm looking at the 7 of Swords. Stealing. Steal, kill, destroy. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially, intellectually. I don't know. These folks could have made you or wanted you to feel some type of way, but you still steady on your path. 9 of Pentacles. You know what noise to cancel out. I'm looking at 1331, death and rebirth. Okay. I'm looking at the 6 of Pentacles. I don't know. Somebody could have been paid to watch you and your rebirth. Ace of Swords. Somebody could have been paid. 6 of Pentacles. So like, I don't know. Like the Page of Swords not out here, but I feel like somebody getting paid. Now I don't know. Maybe you getting paid. Like it pays. Your happiness is paying off in dividends. Somebody want to know what the secret is. Not a Swords or something. You too. I'm looking at the Queen of Wands. We get 2 cards on the table for Cancer. Top half of May 2025. Being here and now. I promise to love faithfully. You're all I need. I'm looking at the Hermit. Here's the thing. If somebody was sending you projections, it's like they gotta look within and see why they was doing it or some shit. Yeah, this person's heartbroken. 3 of Swords, because you're not affected by what they're doing. This could be anybody, but I'm looking at the 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands and the 3 of Swords. Somebody's heartbroken because you still looking good, smell good, everything good. It's all there. Somebody maintaining your independence, your sovereignty. Okay. I'm looking at justice. Justice is in reverse. Somebody's getting bad karma. Somebody's getting bad karma, Libra energy. So I don't know. Something about them getting bad karma, like they gotta start from the beginning, Page of Pentacles. They gotta start from where they was at. If somebody was cheating, stealing, destroying stuff for other people, it's not really like they gotta go backtrack. They didn't do any work in the first place. They gotta start from where they was at. If there's anybody like an energy harvester, somebody stealing, like they be stealing people's accolades. I don't know how they do it, but some type of shit. But I'm looking at the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's in lack. Five of Pentacles. Somebody could have been doing something because they was in lack. Five of Pentacles. I'm looking at the Two of Wands. It feels kind of sad, but I'm looking at the Two of Wands and the Two of Swords. 2-2. Something about like somebody like, I don't know, like they need to reparent themselves. They still waiting on their mom and daddy to tell them like, look, listen, you should go ahead and go ahead on your plans and your goals and shit like that. I don't know, but Two of Wands. Let's see what they say. But it's like they was trying to, it's like instead of doing something like means to an end, like they was doing something like meanwhile, like I said, idle talk or something, like it's helping them. It wasn't helping them at all. Anyway, I'm looking at the Two of Swords too. Two of Wands, it says, waiting for results of desire. But I feel like this is somebody's immature, like their inner child, making them feel like, oh, if I act like this, and I feel close to people in this type of way, talking shit about somebody else that's actually putting some work in or something like that, then it's gonna help me in some type of way. I don't know. I'm still trying to wrap my mind around, like, what is clout? Like, what does that do? And you take it to the bank, and you know what I'm saying? What does that do for real? But anyway, I'm looking at the Two of Swords. It says indecision. Look to harmony or friends. Yeah, this person is like they was really focused on whatever the plan or agenda was with the Three of Pentacles, which is the next card. Whatever plan or agenda was, okay, this could be a group of people. They in a self-inflicted bind right now. This could also be a group of people that they all going to jail. Eight of Swords. I'm looking at the King of Swords. Maybe there was a leader or something, leader of this coven. The mastermind, okay, the brainiac, I don't know, but it's the air sign energy. I'm also looking at the Three of Cups. It could be a group of people. It could be a coven of people. Three of Cups, people that was celebrating and having a good time. And I don't know why I want to say based on your demise. I'm looking at the Nine of Cups, but they keep looking at you, like, they keep looking at you and they don't see your demise, okay? Give me a second. But they can see it in their own lives. And I just feel like that's why they did whatever they did in the first place. It was like, nigga, I don't know. Something about thorough. Like your work could be thorough. Your work, you could be a diligent kind of person. So you was a perfect person for them to have, because they wanted you to be like this Eight of Swords. They wanted you to be stuck in your head about something. I'm looking at the Ten of Wands, but before you would be stuck in your head, you already know what direction you're going in. You didn't had Ten of Wands, so you done already dealt with enough of these people's shit or whatever the situation was. It was stressful. All right, look, Queen of Swords. Okay, you're not dealing with it no more. You're not dealing with it no more. Somebody could have tried to send you poverty spells or have you feel like, oh, when are my dreams gonna come true? I don't know, but I'm looking at the Nine of Pentacles. I was gonna say something about like whatever you got going on in your life. A lot of times, like you wish for this, you dream for this. Even if these people is getting negative karma, it's like they wish for this, they dream for this, maybe for somebody else. And you know, something about like look back 5 years ago or something. I don't know. 2 years ago and see how whatever dreams or wishes that you had 5 years ago, how you live in them right now, okay, believe it or not, or something like that. Something about being here, being present, so you can really see like where the gift is at. All right, so somebody could have been going within. Maybe they want to talk to you now, they want to holler at you now. Tell me about this Hermit for Cancer. Someone rising Venus, top half of May 2025. I don't know. I wanted to sing the Temptation song, month of May. And then but I was thinking about Earth, Wind, and Fire. So I'm about September. Do you remember? I'm looking at the Emperor in reverse. I don't know why I was gonna say solitary confinement. I don't know. This person could have been, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they had a lot of power or a lot of authority in some type of way, but they misused it. They didn't know how to use it. The Emperor is in reverse. So now this person's being forced to look within. Ace of Cups and love themselves. I feel like when people misbehave and people get punished, like by God, it's because God wants you to go closer, to come closer to Him. God wants you to come closer so you could get the love that you're supposed to have. So that's why you acting out, because you don't feel loved or something like that. I don't know, but the Emperor is in reverse. What's it say? Loss of control. I was gonna say like no affection, but it says ineffective, unrealistic, immature. Yes, somebody was childish. They had to grow up. You know, you had to grow up, and it's like when you get to not even a certain age, it's just I feel like a certain mindset. It's like, look, listen, I don't like how my life is going. What's going on? And maybe sometimes people be in denial. You know, depending on how your parents was, you might be in denial, like, oh, they did the best they could. But you know what I'm saying? Maybe they did, but I guess. But at the same time, it could have still not been enough for you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to go back and I don't know, reparent yourself. I don't feel like you even necessarily gotta revisit memories or feelings. You could, but I don't feel like you necessarily do. You could start from where you're at and be like, oh, what do I need right now? What do I want right now? Okay, and then I'm just thinking about like a Tamagotchi, like, okay, like you might have to put some discipline, like, okay, I want this, maybe I need to wait. Oh, okay, I need to be patient because I need to wait for this or something. Okay, Tamagotchi, you need to feed it. Okay, you need to make sure you get rid of any waste. You feed yourself in your physical body, you feed your soul, you feed your mind. You get what I'm saying? And yeah, and what else? Eliminating waste, eliminating what does not serve you, eliminating thoughts like I don't know, maybe intrusive thoughts or limiting thoughts that hold you back, or people, places, or things that don't serve you. Okay, and some type of thing that brings you joy, some type of creation, some shit that you like to do. Like you gotta reparent yourself, and that's how you could change your life around. Okay, instead of trying to boss people around and trying to get satisfaction in that. Okay, so I don't know who would actually take that advice if they're really deep in this, but I feel like they gotta look within. Talking about this Emperor in reverse. Some of this Emperor in reverse for Cancer. Some of Rise of Venus. You know what I'm saying? I'm standing in the sun. Some of this Emperor in reverse. Oh, God is so good. I felt that breeze. Look at God. Some of this Emperor in reverse for Cancer. Some of Rise of Venus. Top half of May. I feel that breeze. Go ahead, Angel. Show out. Some of this Emperor in reverse. I'm looking at the Page of Cups. Seven of Wands. Yeah, somebody is definitely immature. They're trying to figure out how you're so protected, how somebody's so protected, and how they could steal from them. Maybe at one point in time they was able to steal. 7-7. They was feeling lucky. You know what I'm saying? They're feeling on top of the world. Sitting on top of the world. Look, over here it's Mars that he's sitting on. He's sitting on Mars. You know, Mars is like the planet of war and aggression and shit like that. This person could have been violent in some type of way, or malicious. Okay, immature person. I don't know who did it to them, but I'm looking at the Death and Rebirth 1331, and I'm looking at Four of Swords. Yeah, somebody's gonna be forced to heal or something. I don't know how that's gonna happen, but they're gonna be maybe left by themselves. Could be possible dark night of soul. Yeah, somebody's in sadness. 5 cups. Somebody feeling down in the depths. I'm looking at the Empress card. You know, this says rebirth, death and rebirth, and the Empress is Libra Taurus energy. It's like mother energy. So yeah, I don't know, but I'm looking at the Page of Swords. Maybe this person sees you as mother. I don't know, but something about, I feel like them rebirthing themselves. Oh Lord, look at this. I'm sorry, I'm outside. This girl. She talking to, I think it's her man. And she's like, and you don't deny it. You know how she talk, how she say it? I mean, how she sound? She sound like, nigga, you know that you be lying. That you be doing whatever you be doing. And she's like, and you just be doing that shit in my face. Like it's all right. And it's not all right. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's given, I don't know. I don't know. I just, them folks just walk by and I'm just talking shit. I was gonna say something about mother wounds. Like somebody feel like they're so cute, like they're so cute, they could just do shit. It could be detrimental shit to them and people around them, but it's like their mother could have been smiling at them their whole life, like smiling at them, like yeah, you're doing good. This is what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah, this is what you're supposed to be doing, or something like that. Let me see if I want to keep going. I get a couple more cars. Don't mind me. I can't even see for real because it is so bright. I can't even really see for real. I can't really hold. Hold on. Okay, let me see. What am I looking for? Oh my goodness. I'm looking at the Three of Swords. Yeah. Somebody's really having a hard time. You know? I feel like it's better now than later. Okay? Because it's nothing like an older. I don't know if I'm talking about a man, but it's nothing like somebody older and like mm, trying to steal energy. I don't know why I'm going to say robbing the cradle. We going to keep going. Right? I'm looking at the Empress and the Five of Cups. Looking at the Page of Cups. Yeah, somebody could have felt like mm-hmm. I feel like something about them not knowing themselves for real and stealing, but now someone's protected, they can't steal. Okay. Some of this justice in reverse. I feel like someone's getting bad karma. Maybe due to jealousy. Clear out any interference. It's like, you know, life is gonna show you if you don't keep your eyes on your own lane, that's how accidents happen. You dig? Somebody could have been focused on your work or something, I don't know. And they could have been trying to attack you, or even like you yourself, like you as a person. Now talking about this justice in reverse. Maybe they lied about you in court. Justice in reverse. Maybe they're getting karma for that. Clear any interference for these cards. Some of this justice in reverse for Cancer. Three of Pentacles. They always in on it. And they always in on it. Look at this. Three of Cups. Three of Pentacles and Three of Cups. They always in on it. And they all going down. They're all going down for it. I'm looking at 1441 Temperance energy. Okay, these people could have wanted to come against you because you on your path. You're an earth angel. You moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Get out the way and get ran over. I'm looking at the Eight of Cups. It's like you walking away towards your happiness, you did. You walking away towards your happiness. Maybe these people they didn't see that happening. They didn't see that happening because they could be very codependent, okay? And they could have been acting one way in front of you and another way behind your back. So, and they also could have felt like you was a pushover, like Earth Angel energy, Temperance. You were always gonna be patient with them. But I feel like you strong, okay? Like they didn't even know how strong you was for real. I'm looking at the Eight of Swords, and they got these folks in their head, in their own binds that they created for them, for you. The snare that they set for you, they in it. Yeah, this could be people that you grow with, your family, or people that's like family. Y'all supposed to be like this. Y'all supposed to be like this, son. Y'all supposed to be like this. I'm looking at the Empress. This could be about a mother figure, maybe a mother influence. Maybe this is about a sibling. Maybe somebody was influenced to treat you the way that they treated you since y'all was children. I'm looking at the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you could have always been independent or something like that. And I'm looking at the Five of Cups, Page of Cups. Somebody could be like a perpetual child. Like, what? Five of Cups, Page of Cups is like, if you don't heal from this hurt, you're going to repeat it. And it's like, if you don't heal from it, you'll repeat it as an adult. You dig what I'm saying? Also, maybe somebody wanted to play on your childhood wounds or something like that. If you resonate with anybody throwing some magic your way, but you could have worked on yourself. You could have really worked on yourself. You could have went within, and now it's their turn. I don't know. I was gonna say their turn to burn, and then I was gonna say their turn to cry. I don't know. Give me a second. Okay, hold on. So I'm gonna get a I want to wrap this up. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, okay? If you like a personal slide into my DMs, then I got you. I feel like the devil was using these people to affect your will. Because I saw the Wheel of Fortune. But you kind of like ducked and dodged these niggas, didn't. They couldn't hold you. I'm looking at the Queen of Pentacles and the Sun. Something about your happiness, okay? And like the Wheel of Fortune. And this Ace of Cups. It's a party at your house, Four of Wands. Yeah, Queen of Wands. You are very creative. Some fuel truck just came out. Like you fueled up. Like you got a new lease on life. Especially if you resonate with somebody trying to take your shit. I'm looking at the Magician. Somebody trying to take your life, either physically or like, I don't know, trying to live your life or something like that, live through your energy or something. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up. Let me get out of this work. All right, Cancer, continue to be here, here and now, now. Cause that's where you can really do shit at. You can only really do shit like in the present, okay? Divine destiny, yeah, these folks trying to swipe. Swiping, no swiping. They're trying to swipe your destiny. Divine destiny. Cancer, the divine warrior is within you, helping you to continue with a worthy path, even during times of difficulty, even when niggas leave you high and dry, okay? When faced with a challenge, a true warrior will summon more of him or herself to the cause. It might be by bringing more wisdom, focus, or intelligence, or surrendering into the divine. The warrior within has great inner resourcefulness and determination. So it's like a get her done attitude. A get her done attitude. Okay. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. Okay, so let me get a fortune. And I'm gonna wrap this up. Y'all share the video, okay? If y'all feel led to. If y'all feel led to. So what's it say? Listen, Cancer. Y'all can hear the words in between. Look. Okay, good. Cause Cancer, don't worry about the stock market. You know? And it looks like a lot of work focus, like you and your destiny and shit. But it says, don't worry about the stock market. It says, invest in family. Also, I don't know if these folks may try to come to you and be like, oh, like we haven't seen you in a while or something. I don't know, but we get another one for the love. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody I got y'all too. Anyway, what's it say? Cancer, travel with an open heart and positive expectations. So I don't know, maybe somebody is going to see family or something. They were saying to be positive. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe you don't see somebody else. I don't know. But here's some numbers y'all use for the lottery. It can resonate with you in whatever type of way. 1, 3, 5, 11, 20, 21. What does it say? 6, 14, 20, 30, 43, 47. That's it. I'll see y'all later on. Peace out and later on.